Don't you get sick and tired of people arguing online about whether they're a petrol engine or a diesel engine? Talking about whether they're using carbohydrates for fuel or fat for fuel? I certainly get sick of it. The fact of the matter is your body uses both fat and glycogen, and it uses them at the same time in an optimal metabolic scenario. Right, we have the majority of our body that runs absolutely beautifully using fat as fuel, and we also have certain cells and certain systems in our body that have to use glycogen. They cannot use fat. A very simple example for this would be intramuscular glycogen, which is the fuel used to propel you through moderate to high intensity physical exertion. Right, that is fueled purely by glycogen, stored within your muscles, hence the intramuscular glycogen in the name. So the reality is you use both. In an optimal metabolic setting, you have fat as fuel for the majority of your body, and you have glycogen as fuel for the cells and the systems that absolutely need it. The trick is, gluconeogenesis via your liver will provide all the glycogen needed by all the cells and systems that need it, and it can provide that from the fats and the proteins that you eat. You don't need to eat carbs for your body to provide that. Right? So we get back to what is essential. Well, fat is essential. We have essential fatty acids, which means that our body cannot synthesize them. You have to eat them. We have essential amino acids. Our body cannot synthesize them. We have to eat them. We do not have any essential carbohydrates. Fiber is not an essential carbohydrate. Glycogen is not essential because we can produce it. Our body does produce it. It produces it in the liver via gluconeogenesis. You don't have to eat it. You can eat it if you want to. You can get it exogenously should you choose to, but it's not essential. You don't need to. So, you're not a petrol engine, you're not a diesel engine, you're a human being, and your body's infinitely more complex than either of those two combustion engines could ever hope to be.